In today's game, we're going to press play on the AI to hack email open rates. We're going to start inside of Notebook LM. I've loaded up 5 different sources. You can actually see here one of the sources did not load up. Unable to import this web page due to source restrictions. Now, that's the power of Notebook LM, even when you're playing this game to hack email open rates. Now, I've done the same thing inside of ChatGPT, and you can actually see here that I've scored a 5 out of 5, and ChatGPT is telling me why this subject line works. Here is the simple subject line that I came up with, and of course, I loaded up these URLs inside of a ChatGPT project specifically aimed at creating the best email subject lines that will get opened and to come up with these ideas. And I have allowed it, or I have asked it to play a game with me to allow me to focus on email subject lines. I want you to play a game with me to give me an example email that tells people on my email list about a problem and a solution. And then I want you to let me write an email subject line based on the content of the email and grade me on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being the worst and 5 being the best, and then break down why the email works or not to quote unquote get the open, to increase the open rate, to make your email inbox more profitable. Then it goes through the game, and you can see that we play the game here. It gives you an example email, and then you start playing the game. And you can see that it gave me a 4 out of 5 originally, and it told me why this subject line works: emotionally resonant, curiosity driven, relevance. And then it gives me some suggestions for improvement. And that's the point, and that's the power, that's the focus of the game, is learning how to create a better, more powerful email subject line. Then it says overall the subject line is strong and will likely perform well. A minor tweak for length or a clear hint of the solution could elevate it to a 5. Let me know if you'd like to try a different version or revive it further. You can see here I continued along with the game here inside of ChatGPT, and I actually went down to a 3.5, which is important. It's important to go through different iterations to see how things work. Just like in the real world, of course, here we're playing a game to try to score 1, or try to score between 1 out of 5, or to get the best score we can out of a 1 out of 5, with 5 being the best. Of course, the only way you really know how this works is to test these live and do a split test against your actual email list to see your open rates. But take this back to Notebook LM, and again, we loaded these 5 sources. And to find these sources, I just went to Google, and I Googled the best email subject lines, do this, and I got a little AI information here. But I really wanted to focus in on some proven industry sort of standard information about the best email subject lines. 184 examples and templates to copy. Email subject lines, tips for high open rates. I've discovered 160 of the best email subject lines. Best email subject lines at work. 73 email subject lines at work. These top 5, I actually copied the URL. And in this case, I went back and I only had one that they've put a restriction, and they're not allowing the Google AI to read the content. So then you would just need to copy and paste it or go and read it. And of course, you could do this on your own. But the point here and the power is to play the game, is to press play to create an AI, an environment that allows you to craft or to think about. Your focus is only on creating and crafting the best email subject lines that get opened and then get your score. So here you can see that it gave me a sample email, and the email here was about creating a problem or identifying the problem of low open rates and then identifying a solution. And then I came back and I said, low email open rates got you down. Simple hack lifts your spirits. That's a good subject line. It highlights the problem and offers a solution, piquing the reader's interest. Here's a grade and a breakdown. A grade of 4. It gives me strengths and area for improvement. Struggling with low open rates? Proven hack boost engagements. Here you can see I got a 4 out of 5. Now I want to go back to ChatGPT, and I'm bouncing back and forth because the point is to play the game, is to play with Notebook LM, Google AI, and then go to ChatGPT, play with OpenAI. And here, remember, I went down to 3.5, but then I went back up and I scored a 5 out of 5 with this simple, very compact or concise and clear, as it says here inside of ChatGPT, missed deadlines, simple tool, simple fix. Concise and clear, short and easy to read, making it suitable for mobile and desktop email clients. Direct problem solution pairing. It immediately presents the problem, missed deadlines, and implies a straightforward solution which is appealing to the busy reader. Catchy repetition. The repetition of simple reinforces the ease of the solution, which is a strong selling point for the target audience. Action orientated and invites. It invites the reader to open the email with the promise of a quick and effective fix. The email subject line is both professional and engaging. This simplicity adds credibility and makes it relatable. It's likely to perform well in capturing attention. Driving opens, great job. It's likely to perform well. We don't know until we actually test. Missed deadline, simple tool, simple fix. I went to ChatGPT and I did this. Make this low email open rates got you down. Simple hack lifts your spirits. More specific. Struggling with low email open rates? Try this proven hack to boost engagement and brighten your day. Struggling with low email open rates. It's identifying the problem. It's calling out with the struggle, the problem. The focus is on the fact that this is your struggle. The problem you have is low email open rates. Try this proven hack to boost engagement and brighten your day. Remember, I was using this over inside of Notebook LM, and that got me a 4 out of 5. But I also said proven hack boosts engagement. I cut some of it off, right? And it gave me an overall score of 4.5, and it gave me a little more information as we're playing the game. This subject line is likely to perform well by adding a touch more specificity and emotional depth. You can further enhance its effectiveness and drive even further open rates. It could also benefit from a stronger emotional appeal. While struggling conveys difficulty, consider using language that taps into the reader's frustration or desire for success. Please give me 5 examples of a grade of 5. And here we're just utilizing the Google AI or Gemini right here inside of ChatGPT, also effectively focused on the sources, the 4 sources, this one we couldn't actually access. And you can see here, now here are 5 examples of email subject lines that would receive a grade of 5 based on the strengths outlined in our conversation. At this point, we stop playing the game, or we're trying to level up, and our focus becomes taking the time to learn the rules of the game, right, to increase our score. And it's given us these 5 out of 5, or these email subject lines, and why they score a 5. Name. Now, you may not be able to use the name trick if you don't get the people's first name and you don't have this first name fix, and you might not want to use that. And I don't use it because the technology will sometimes fail, and it doesn't, or it hurts you in the long run when you try this short-term gain with this hack where you try to call out to the user's first name, or maybe they enter a BS first name and they know that you don't really know their name. You're just trying to play a trick on them. But if you do call out their name, it does have the potential to work. It also depends on your niche. Some niches outside of, say, Make Money Online space, they're a little more susceptible, or they're a little more, I don't want to use the word gullible, but they don't really understand the technology, and they're not aware of the fact that you're using this trick and you have gotten their first name and you're using this and you're sending it out to an email list, but you're still using that personalization like you sent the email just to them. Then you have stop sending boring emails, subject line hacks that'll actually click. The subject line is direct, actionable, and offers a clear benefit to the reader. Then you have an emoji here, and I don't use emojis often, but I do sometimes. And I did actually for my Christmas email that I sent out this morning. But secret subject line formula. Get your emails read every time. This subject line uses powerful keywords, secret formula, to create a sense of intrigue. And the promise of having emails read every time also offers a compelling benefit to the reader. It provides some more information here, but it is giving you the reason these examples combine the key elements. The key elements here are for this effective subject line formula is personalization, relatable problems, intriguing solutions, actionable language, emotional appeal, urgency and exclusivity, conciseness, strong keywords. By incorporating these elements, you craft subject lines that are highly likely to grab attention and encourage open rates, ultimately leading to a better engagement with your email campaign. The point here is to simply press play create this game either in Notebook LM with these sources or just go straight to ChatGPT. In this case, I opened up a project and I did put these sources in here, and then I gave it the prompt to play the game. But you could do these without the sources and just tell it to use the best practices for getting email opens or getting emails opened, and then just play the game. And it is a game. It's a game of trying to understand what your score is and how effective your score is or will be in the real world by using something like this. And then you take it, get a 5 out of 5, take it and put it up against a 3 out of 5. If you think the 3 out of 5 works, you know your audience better than ChatGPT or the AI does. So test it, see what works. A 3 out of 5 in the real world might be a 5 out of 5. But you need to put that to work, and that's part of the tools and technology of split testing, and then really understanding what it is that drives your audience, understanding their problems, their actual pain points, and understanding where they are right now and how you can help them ultimately get to the solution and the way that you talk to them based upon that problem and the path that they need to get to that solution. You're going to learn more about your audience. And as you do, you're going to get better at copy, right? Copywriting, creating and crafting a message and honing your message is going to get better and better. But you can play this game with AI. I think it's really effective. It's one of the best ways that I found to use any AI out there is to think about utilize it as an assistant and set it up in a way, set up an environment in a way where you can have some fun, but the focus being on creating and crafting a clear, concise message to do the thing that you want to get done. In this case, you first want them to open the email, but don't forget, when they open the email, you need to deliver on the promise of the subject line and make sure that you, when they click to open based on that subject, that you deliver inside of the text of your message. And of course, that you're providing a real solution in your email, even if that solution is to click and go make a purchase, to, in the case of if you're an affiliate, to make that purchase and you earn a commission. But ultimately that's fine because that's what we're doing. We're crafting a message and we're ultimately taking them from the problem that they have to the solution, and all is good here. And we get to play these cool games. And we also get to actually, in the real world, make our email list more profitable. Thanks for watching this one, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.